Good morning, friends. I hope you're all doing well. I'm also fine. Today, I'm going to show you how you can install the latest PHP 8. So recently, as you have noticed, PHP released a new version, PHP 8.4. So as the tradition, I will help you to install the latest version with Ubuntu and set up SSL certificate over there. So let's get started. Uh, the like any new version released with PHP, it's not really immediately available into the base repositories like Ubuntu repository or maybe Amazon Linux or whatever it is. It takes some times to add those into those official repositories, actually, official repositories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a PPA. So it's a personal, I think, archive or PPA something on Rich PHP. It's I don't know it's whether it's reliable or not. Maybe you get something different. So use it on your own rigs, and you can wait until this is available in the official repository of Ubuntu. But if you wanted to experiment with it, you can try this Unreach PPA. So let's get started. The first thing, we wanted to set up Ubuntu into our Amazon AWS console. So I'm in my EC2 dashboard and I click to launch a new instance. To give it a name, so PHP 8.4. I'm going to choose the Ubuntu with the latest version, 24. That should be fine. Instant type T2 micro, that is okay. I have already created some key pairs. If you don't have any key pair created previously, click here. Also, you can create a new security group or use an existing one. I'm going to create a new one and then go down here, choose the instance profile. Here you can create an instance profile, which is an IAM role that will be assigned to this instance and that can have access to SSM or EC2. It's up to you. I have other videos in my channel explaining what is like IAM role for EC2 instance. I'm not going to go over there. You can just check it. So keep everything as it is. One thing that you can do if you have very important project is to termination protection enabled. You can do that to avoid clicking by accidental deletion. Okay. So let's launch the instance and it will take 1 or 2 minutes time. So wait for that. And meanwhile, let's see if we can actually. It will take 1 or 2 minutes time. So let's pause the video for a bit. Okay, so it seems instance is running and we are almost there. So let's go to the details of the instance. So what is our goal? We wanted to install PHP 8.4 with Nginx and then set up an SSL certificate and point my subdomain over there. Actually, point my subdomain over there and then set up the SSL certificate. So I have a blog article. It's very simple, easy to read. You can just copy these commands, should work. This command is actually applicable for PHP 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4. Whatever versions you want to use, you can just change the version number here. That's it. That's why I included all those 3 versions or 4 versions here. If you need any of the versions, you can just use it here and then make your own comment, right? So I'm not just going to create 4 or 5 blog articles, but one article, it's covered all those things. So let's connect to that instance. Click on the connect button, and I'm going to use the instance connect. Hopefully it works. Okay, it's loading. I copied my first command, so I'm going to actually upgrade the APT. Oh, sorry. I need to different security. And we launch user 3. I need to add SSH anywhere. Say through instances. Let's see. We have okay, that's good. So let's refresh. Try to click the connect button one more time and then click connect. So looks good. So what did I did? I was not added. I didn't added the port 22 open previously. That's why I was not able to connect with EC2 instance connection. But then I updated my security group and allowed port 22 to open everywhere. Um, Remember, this is a very like a bad practice. Don't open port 22 for everyone. Ensure once you are done, close port 22 because that is only for connecting to the instance. If you don't need to connect, then close that port and don't keep it open for every time. It's not a good practice. But I'm just going to show you for a demonstration. So I will close the port once my tutorial is done. Okay, so let's clear it. Command clear. So CLAR clear. Then I'm going to run sudo apt-get. Great. Let's first move as a super user. Then run it. After that, I'm going to add the PPA. So again, as I told you, it's a like a individual repository, and you should use with your own risk. I don't affiliate or connect it with this repository, and I don't know whether they are safe or not. It's completely up to you whether you want to use it or not. Paste it here. Then, okay, let's copy these commands. Once I can click the copy button. For some reason, the copy button, sometimes I have to click twice. Yeah, that's good. Let's just verify if everything is written. So I'm installing PHP 8.4. That's fine. These are additional extensions like FPM, MBstring, MySQL, XML, zip, etc. If you need something more, you can just add it here. So like PHP 8.4 INTL, probably INTL, there is also an extension sometimes we use. Let's see. Okay. Press enter. Okay. So if you wanted to like this PPA, try to donate him. Donate Siri.org. It's okay. Okay. So let's run this. Let's do the job. Good to see. It's all good. Done. That means we have successfully installed PHP 8.4 with our required extensions like FPM, MVStream, MySQL, XML, zip, IDL, etc. All those things. If you need something else, just append it. Okay, what's next? It should do the installation. After that, we wanted to configure the PHP FPM. So there is also we need to configure. Okay, we are almost there. 90% done, 91%. So it should be ready within a few seconds. And here it is. All those things are there. Mhm. Still 91% progress. Okay, we are here. Let's everything is good, right? So there is no error. It went well. Clean the screen. and then run the next command. So what we are going to do is like we wanted to edit the FPM file, and then we wanted to ensure that following lines are there. So user www data group www data, that's there. User six six. Okay. Mm, There it is. 6006, and let's save it. Control X, Y. Now let's install the Nginx. Nginx, I think you can use the latest version available, what is there in the base repo. So that should be fine. Okay, Nginx installation done. Now let's create a config file for sample subdomain. What we are going to do is we are creating a file, etc Nginx sites available, let's say article, and then we want to edit it. And then we have given a sample server file for Nginx, paste it. Let's see what is there. So listen 80, that's it, server name, PHP. Let's say this is the subdomain I wanted to point at this moment. So it's PHP 8.4 article.xyz. But if you have something different, just change it. Just delete this and put your own domain or subdomain. This is the path, index.php. Okay, looks okay. Here it's not good. I need to check it 8.4 because this was actually an older blog, so probably something didn't update it properly. I will update the blog officially. Next time, if you copy, it should be okay. All right, all right. Next, we paste it, save it. Yes. Okay, good. So we created a server file for a subdomain, and then what we have to do is we need to copy the IP address. So the IP, and we can create a subdomain. DNS. This is Cloudflare. I use Cloudflare as my DNS manager. So I buy domains from Cloudflare. Also, I manage my DNS here. So I click, this is the IP, and I just need to check PHP 84. Well, no proxy, just save. I added the subdomain. Good. Now, we wanted to put this one as well. And it should be done. Next it. Okay. Yes, let's see. CD to that particular directory, ls, we have article default. That's good. So what we created is it's a symbolic link, but the file that I created into the sites available folder, so that I don't have to modify two places. I will modify one place like here in this file, and then it will automatically reflect it here as a symbolic link. So let's say you see a file, but this is actually not file, it's a symbolic link. So linking, if you change here, it will be updated here as well. Okay, that's good. Then we verify the Nginx configurations that we added here, whether this is good or not, right? So, unknown directive index.php in, Nginx configuration file test failed. Okay, okay. That's weird. Let's go back to our initial file And index.php. So you wanted to, let's see. And then systems. Let's verify. Okay, the configuration is now okay. But let's see, what did I do? It is not okay. Okay, I will check it what went wrong here. But let's go and continue the next sections. Okay, so we installed, sorry, we created the subdomain. Let's see if the subdomain is actually available. So PHP 84. Okay, 404 not found because we haven't created the file. Here you see this folder, it's not creating. Let's create one. We already have root, so name the dir. That means make the directory and then change directory. And then here, name index.html. Okay, that's it. So PHP version is 8.4.1, index.php, and then we can see all those things. Um, all seems look good, right? Okay. So we have successfully set up the PHP with Nginx. Our last part is to set up the SSL certificate. And for that, we are going to use Letsencrypt, and then we are going to install the certificate over there. So you can install the Letsencrypt with Snap. So there is also an option. You can use it with like PEEP. Those are all possible options. I'm going to use the Snap. So let's copy this. And here, okay, the Snap installation is done. Let's continue with our next command, which is snap install classic certbot. Using Snap, I will install this certbot. Okay, it took some time. I don't know why, but the process is done. We have installed Certbot Classic and everything is good. So now let's try to issue an SSL certificate using Certbot. So do Certbot Nginx. It should give you an indication of how you can install an SSL certificate. First, give your email address. So I'm going to see. Yes, I agree their terms, and yes, I will be willing to first certificate issued. Share your email address. Okay, fine. And then this is the subdomain. Yeah, that is correct. PHP 8.4 XYZ. They're trying to issue an SSL certificate. They will verify the IP address of the subdomain, and then they will issue the certificate. So if you haven't pointed your subdomain into your server, you probably get an error that the domain is not pointing at all. Okay, deploying certificate. Certificate has been deployed. So now let's try to run it. See here. And we already have an SSL certificate. Connection is secure. This is the certificate on December 1. That's good. Now, remember we get an error last time because of something. That was is that I made a mistake on the typing. So it should be added index.php. So I just missed that. So let's try to open that file again one more time. The server block actually, and then put that line here. Okay, here actually you can wait. It's index.php. Okay, so now save it and then restart the Nginx. Sudo system ctl restart Nginx. Okay, it's trying to restart everything. Looks good. Now if I remove the index.php, it should it should take the default one. So there was the default directive that we set. So if we don't specify anything, then which file will be executed? And we set to index.php is the file that we wanted to execute first. Looks good. So what we did, we installed PHP 8.4, we installed a lot of extensions, we set up an SSL certificate, and we pointed our domain into that server. So that's it for today. I hope this helps you to set up PHP 8.4 in your Amazon Linux, sorry, in your Ubuntu server. If you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. And again, thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.